Is this company trying to free the devil? I know this sounds crazy, but CERN is a company that is heavily funded and claims that their work helps uncover what the universe is made out of and how it works. Basically giving us a better understanding on how the Big Bang happened and how our universe was created. But there's some things that truly scare me. For one, did the company go out of their way to build a facility on where the devil himself lives and sits on his throne? You see, in the Bible, in Revelation chapter 2, verse 13, Jesus says Satan's throne is in the same city in which Saint Antipas was unalived. Biblical researchers found that Saint Antipas's life was taken under Emperor Nero in a city called Lyon, which is known today as Geneva, Switzerland. That's exactly where CERN so happened to have built their company's facilities and campus. If you pay attention to CERN's logo, it strangely has 3 6s, and you know exactly what that means. Elon Musk himself calls CERN's technology demonic. Oh, and if that's not weird enough for you, they have a statue on their campus of the god Shiba, which is known as the Destroyer. One night, someone actually filmed a group of people who worked at CERN performing a human sacrifice in front of the campus's Shiba statue.
What the What the?
When asked about it in an interview, a spokesperson for CERN said that it was only a prank and that no one was actually harmed. Yeah, sure, a prank, ha ha ha. How do you get caught doing something weird and then go, guys, relax, it's a prank, bro? Anyways, they have a machine called the Hadron Collider, the largest and most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It has only had 2 runs in its lifetime. Some people believe that this machine is actually a portal to another dimension and that their plan is to work and find a way to release the devil himself out of hell, which would not only release him, but a bunch of demons down there as well. Now, there is some science to this because it creates incredibly high energy collisions with particles, which can theoretically open up a portal or tear the fabric of space-time. Now, there's no exact scientific proof of this, but who knows? Now, let's say none of this is true. There are other concerns concerning CERN. Try saying that 10 times fast. A genius and protege coined the name one of the world's smartest kids, who also created a free energy machine at the age of only 13, has warned us and said that he believes that CERN's experiments are threatening to break the fabric of our existence, and they have already moved us to a parallel reality that is similar to our own.
If there are other universes, they're next to ours, and this actually relates to my theory of the Mandela effect and how the particle accelerator altered the weight of one electron and therefore destroyed our universe and shifted us into the universe that's directly next to it, and therefore things are different in this universe.
Have you ever woke up and felt things were a little off? Something's a little different? You're not where you belong? Or maybe you remember Pikachu having black at the tip of his tail, the Monopoly Man having a monocle, or that there was a Boots popsicle, even though they claim one never existed. Well, maybe we're not tripping. Maybe we're not in our original reality. I mean, a man has supposedly caught a video of the Berenstain Bears book slowly transitioning into a parallel universe and becoming Berenstain Bears.
This just creeps me out, man. I don't even like to be in this room anymore. When I sleep in here, you look at that. That is changing right there. It's changing right there.
I mean, who knows, the Mandela effect could possibly be the aftermath of CERN doing these so-called experiments. Why can't they move me to a reality where there's no bills, no rent? This earth is ghetto. I mean, we got good chicken though. We got some good chicken. By the way, comment one Mandela effect that you found out or remember. Now, you may think this is all a bunch of malarkey, but there's been experts in the science community who have actually came out and warned us of the same thing the kid did. They're saying CERN running these experiments could create a black hole that would devour our world. Francis Calligero, a nuclear physicist who was co-winner of a Nobel Peace Prize, published an article titled, "Might a Laboratory Experiment Destroy Planet Earth?" The essay sparked a series of debates that were never ending and lasted years. People all over the world was concerned that CERN might destroy us all. Okay, portals to hell, switching realities, creating black holes. There can't possibly be any more concerns, right? Sadly, there are. I'm just as shocked as you. Now, you know I said that people believe that CERN is opening portals to different realities or a different dimension, maybe even different worlds. People believe that this is where these beings called reptilians, or what we see as aliens, are coming from. They're not traveling billions and billions of light years of space to get here. CERN is just inviting them through their front door. I mean, there's hundreds of species that have said to be walking amongst us today. Pleiadianos, the Greys, the Arcturianos. That many species can't be traveling through space to hit Earth. Someone has even claimed to have footage of one of these species.
Like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's two people or two subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large.
Calm down, y'all. That's just my ex. She loves nature. All honesty, I can't tell if that video is real or CGI. It's just too realistic with the muscles in the back and everything. But what do you guys think? Should we be worried about CERN? Or is it just one big conspiracy? I don't know what to believe anymore. Make sure to hit that follow, because part 2, it's gonna get crazy. And you don't want to miss it.
One of the most evil, vicious Navy bases in the history of the planet. They do stuff that would make like Santa Claus. Diego Garcia.
So...
Wait.
Sorry.
Diego Garcia. That's where that first Malaysian plane is. That's where it landed. It had 4 scientists on it. Huh? 20 scientists, but 4 had filed for patents. It was Malaysia, but they worked out of Austin, Texas, for Texas Instrument. Right. And the ones behind that plane was Texas Instrument, the government, and Boeing, who made the plane. And everybody is stupid enough to believe that a plane almost a block long can just disappear. With the electronics we have, next generation of cars will come out, there'll be no driver. So we got 4 of those top scientists that had filed for patents worth $400 billion. And then here's a friend of yours who's with us. So 5 of us filed for patents. If we die before the patent is granted, then your brother, who wasn't on the plane with us, he owns them all. So those 4 scientists, and the 5th person was the Carlyle Group. They own them all now. The patent was granted 3 days after the plane was missing.
Wow.
This is seriously the most terrifying video on the dark web right now. I know y'all hadn't seen this yet either. Watch.
This is currently the most terrifying video on the dark web. It was published anonymously, so we don't have any more information. But the ending will call everything into question.
Why did NASA stop exploring the oceans? So far, humanity has explored less than 5% of our oceans. Beneath the dark waters lie countless mysteries to unravel and many things to discover. The rumors about the Kraken, the Megalodon, and many other mythical creatures living in the ocean could go from being mere myths to becoming reality. Did NASA discover something that diverted its focus from ocean exploration? In 1958, NASA began exploring the depths of the ocean. Its mission was to map the ocean floor, but on June 28, 1978, this program was abruptly halted. This decision came as a surprise and remains a mystery. NASA immediately shifted its focus to another mission, venturing into space. However, this transition raises questions. What could have caused this sudden change? What truly resides in the depths of the ocean? And the most intriguing question of all, what did NASA discover that was so extraordinary to halt oceanic research?
You know, what's even more weird is if you take a picture of a $1 bill on the back.
It looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you actually, well, you turn the contrast all the way up. And yeah, the contrast reveals an alien head and the face, the eyes, everything. It's kind of genius. What's in your pocket?
They don't like human beings. In their history, in their teachings, the Andromedans say that they were taught that this universe was here for them, that they were left here and told it was theirs to rule. But when they started traveling, they ran across other races, and they were able to conquer many of those races. And how they've conquered those races was through genetic altering. Now, our government, the United States government, the world government, the New World Order, whatever you want to call it, wants to implant everybody.
Do you think what he is saying sounds credible or just a bunch of lies made for entertainment? Mind you, this was filmed in the 90s, and it has been almost 30 years since this was filmed. Put your idea in the comments below if this sounds credible or not. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Extraterrestrials, they can't be bothered with that stuff. Those are toys. That's not permanent. You can always lose the hand, it can always burn out, you could always die. And extraterrestrials, they don't value gold or silver, they value genetics. So what they do is they will come in, conquer a race, and genetically alter it. And it is the genetics that they put inside these races that alters their frequency, their sound, their thoughts, everything about them. Apparently the Greys were much more human-looking at one time. They, as a race, were captured approximately 893,000 years ago. According to Mornay, the first thing they did was they slaughtered almost all of the women. The reason they do that is to control the birth process. And what they did was they started to genetically alter the women, the females of that race, so that all the children born after that were genetically altered.
People who have been on the deep web, are the conspiracies true? I should have never gone into a red room in the first place. One night when I got off work, curiosity got the better of me. Stories and rumors had circulated about the dark web, a hidden corner of the internet where I've heard is where people buy illegal items, from substances to even people. Intrigued by it, I found myself delving deeper into the digital abyss. My desire to uncover its secrets was growing stronger with each click. Late one night, guided by the flickering glow of my computer screen, I stumbled upon a forum discussing an enigmatic website known as the Red Room. Whispers of its existence sent shivers down my spine, and I couldn't resist exploring the darkest corners of it. Ignoring the warnings and tales of horror, I dove into the subliminal websites, thinking I would find things that would spark my interest. But instead, something found me. Through encrypted channels, I made contact with an anonymous user known as Scarlet Watcher. After numerous conversations and the exchange of cryptocurrency, an opportunity arose. An invitation to witness the infamous Red Room firsthand. With trembling hands and a mix of apprehension and anticipation, I followed the instructions provided. Tor-enabled, VPN active, and heart-pounding, I navigated the hidden depths of the dark web, seeking entrance to the forbidden cam rooms. Finally, a link appeared. Hesitation loomed in my mind, but the desire to satisfy my morbid curiosity pushed me forward. With a deep breath, I clicked the link, and I was horrified. A wave of crimson engulfed the screen as I entered the red room, a space devoid of light, save for a single source, a blood-red lamp illuminating the twisted chamber. The walls seemed to pulse with an eerie energy, a haunting presence that permeated the digital space. My heart raced as I realized the true nature of the room's purpose. Silhouetted figures appeared on the screen, their identities obscured by masks and distorted voices. It was a macabre spectacle, a twisted theater of pain and suffering. The Red Room was not merely a voyeuristic gathering, it was a place where sadistic desires ran rampant, where the darkest corners of the human psyche were laid bare. As the night wore on, I bore witness to acts of unimaginable cruelty. The screams and pleas for mercy echoed through the confines, leaving an indelible mark on my soul. Each act seemed more depraved than the last, as though a collective darkness had taken hold of the participants, stripping them of their humanity. Terrified by what I had seen, I made the decision to sever ties with Scarlet Watcher and escape the Red Room's grasp. With trembling hands, I closed the browser window and disconnected from the dark web. But the experience had left an indelible scar, a glimpse into a world I had never imagined existed.
This is one of the creepiest videos from the dark web.
This video has been posted on the dark web under the title, The Exclusive Truth of the Dark Web. The name itself says a lot. What are we to understand with this video? And what are these strange things? The problem with dark web videos is that they are posted anonymously, so it's impossible to know more, but the end will reveal a terrible thing.
This has got to be one of the strangest videos on the dark web.
This video is currently the strangest ever posted on the dark web. It was posted anonymously, so it's impossible to get any more information. It's been the talk of the town, showing supernatural events. But a detail at the end calls everything into question.
By the way, this video is scripted and for entertainment purposes only. Stay weird.
anonymous man has posted a video on the dark web entitled "The Dark Web Will Always Reveal the Truth. The pyramids are not what you think." In this video, he illegally enters the pyramids using a remote-controlled car and stumbles across some terrible things.
Deep web footage that got leaked.
This is one of the scariest videos online. Experiment shows how intense radiation heat leaves behind a shadow. Days later he died, but doctors said it wasn't from this experiment.
This video is currently the most terrifying on the dark web. It was posted anonymously, so we don't have any information except for one. The video was posted under the name Experience 666, and that immediately chills us. On the dark web, there is a place where people anonymously post terrifying experiences on humans. And I think this video is one of them. They will then manage to get in and make a terrible discovery.
Так, ребята, я что-то передумал. Привет! Откроешь окно? Открой окошко. Может, не надо лучше? Так, парни. Привет. Привет. Что ты? Как тебя зовут? Я? Тебя? Меня зовут Никита. Опять Никита. Никит, а как у тебя дела? Да. Да? Никит, ты нас боишься?
Worst kidnapping on the dark web. This video was found on the dark web. It shows a scared little boy, found in an animal cage. Where do you think he would have ended up if he hadn't been found?
How long have you been up here? You're not shy? Are you okay? What? Do you live up here? By yourself? Really? Dude, you are a mess. You live up here? Is this your house? Are you okay, buddy? Are you alright? Do you want to go get some food and water? Maybe find your mommy? What the heck? What? Who just leaves a kid up here in an abandoned house? Are they inside? That's pretty jacked up to leave you outside, dude. It's cold.
The worst find of the dark web. In this video from the dark web, we see several people find a small child, except that this so-called child hides something terrifying. This video is the worst on the dark web. It says in the description that they are psychiatric patients who have escaped. The end is even worse.
Scariest things found on the dark web. This lady has been trapped inside a basement for several days. She would hold a sign that said "Help me" on it to a security camera, hoping for someone to notice her. But no one seemed to help her, so then this happened.
I can't afford the carriage, but you...
Deep web footage that got leaked.